Once upon a time, there lived a very, very well-educated man in a very far away land. He worked in the city. He spoke to himself one day, bemoaning his bad situation. He was more educated than his boss, more handsome than his boss, more knowledgeable than his boss, and more friendly than his boss. Yet, he was not his boss's boss. Somebody must be using juju on him, he told himself. Therefore, he needed to seek answers. So he traveled to a very far away land where a renowned wise man lived. He went into the home of the wise man, and without mincing words, he told the wise man, somebody is using juju on me. I am wiser than my boss, smarter than my boss, more educated than my boss, and even more knowledgeable and more friendly than my boss. Everybody says it, yet he still remains my boss and I am not his boss. Somebody is working juju on me. I've come to you so you can help me with your powerful juju. In fact, to be able to be my boss's boss. The wise man smiled and said, you are right. I will help you. I'm going to prepare a very beautiful concoction for you. But you may have to return after 3 days. But I saw you coming into my home, and when you reached the door, you knocked with your left hand. As if you were tired. You did not even wait for me to respond, for you to come in. You pushed the door, and when you realized it was not locked, you just bumped into my home. You didn't wait for me to give you a seat. You pulled one noisily towards you, and then you sat on it. And when you greeted me, you waved at me with your left hand, which you know and I know that is disrespectful in our community. As if that was not enough, you pulled out a cigarette without asking me if you could do it. And then you started to smoke right in my home. Finally, look at your shirt. 2 buttons are missing out of your long sleeve shirt. And even a side of it is torn. You have not fixed it. All these things you did to me, I will consider as disrespectful. Yes, you are friendly. You cracked a number of jokes here and I laughed. Even though you are in a bad predicament, I will still have to draw your attention to some of these things that you did that I wasn't so happy about. But I'll still help you. Go and come back in 3 days. I will help you. First day went by. Second day went by. Then there was a knock on the door. And when the wise man opened the door, it was the same young man who had earlier come. And he remembered he told him 3 days. Why is this young man coming a day earlier? And when he entered, he waited for the old man to give him a seat. And he waited for the wise man to sit down before he took his seat. The wise man asked him if he could get water for him. He said thank you and rather brought water for the old man from the city. He was well dressed, shirt tucked in, all the buttons were set. His hair was well combed and his teeth looked brighter than when he earlier came, and he smelled better. The wise man said, young man, I gave you 3 days. Why are you coming in 2 days? He said, I'm just coming to thank you and to tell you that I don't need that juju again. I just came to say thank you. In fact, I brought you some things in my car from the city to say thank you when you gave me the piece of advice. And I went back. I couldn't sleep that night. The following day, all my shirts that were torn, I made sure that I got them fixed. Those that had the buttons out, I fixed all of them. And I learned to respect people more. I realized I was too jovial and too friendly, and therefore people took me for a joke. They never could trust me with anything serious. After the second day, my boss came over to me and told me that he had seen that so many things had changed around me in just one day. And he asked me what it was. I just smiled and I told him that, well, people change. My boss said he was going to travel for 2 days and that I should take over his seat until he returned. My boss has been away for 1 day. He just called and said he won't be back until after 1 month. And already, people are beginning to take me serious in the office. People who used to smoke with me and come to ask me for cigarettes are no longer coming to me because I've quit smoking for the past 2 days that I was here. The man shook his head and laughed. My brother, my sister, a lot of our problems are not spiritual. They are physical. Did the old man have any juju at all? Or his juju was just in good advice? The fact that you are more educated than your boss does not make you your boss's boss. Look at circumstances around you that are not making you the boss, but somebody who is below you on the educational ladder is the boss. Are you smelling good? Are you brushing your teeth well? When you speak, do people smell bad odor from you? Do you give advice when you are not even asked? Do you throw your pearls before the pig? Are you taking a very good care of yourself? Do you have a bad habit? How are you sorting out the habit? Do you listen to people more than you talk? All these things help in drawing proper energies of leadership to you, because a leader must listen more. A leader must be trusted to be able to be serious and take over the mantle properly. This is a story from far away. Far, 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 far away. And my name, Black Rasta.